Hey squad, welcome back to Prepping with Sarge. Today we're going to review the Mesa Solo Stove. This is one of the smaller ones in the Solo Stove lineup. I'll go ahead and put a link up for this if you think it looks interesting to you, if it's something you want to add to your piece of kit. But let's test it out first. Maybe you're going to see something here that you don't like. Maybe it's not the right match for you. We're going to have a little fun with this one today. Stay with me now. And for today's video, we're going to just cook on top of this cooking grill. Obviously, you don't really need to do that. Conditions are a little bit dry here, so I'm just going to be a little extra safe. If your conditions in your area are fine, just clear the ground, or you could put it on a brick or whatever's going to make sense for you. I do have a little stand that goes with it, and don't really need it for this, but just showing you that can be used like that. So we're going to go ahead and load this up with some fuel, and then we'll get this fire started, and then we're going to cook a little bit of camp coffee today. Okay, so when you take off the top part here, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of kindling going down the bottom here, and as you can see, it's got really good ventilation so the fire can breathe. A fire needs three things to work. It needs fuel, oxygen, and heat. Okay, so we're going to give it, it's already got the airflow for the oxygen, but we're going to give it some fuel to get it started here. And then I'm going to show you how we're going to get this bad boy started. And after we get our tinder and our kindling burning, I'll start feeding it some of these. These are hardwood logs, just mini logs that I chopped up in preparation for this. These are hardwood, so it's denser. It should burn longer and hotter, which is what we're going to want to do if we want to get water boiling on this. Now, of course, another option is they do sell pellet fuel that you can use if you don't want to go through this trouble. I like playing with sticks and knives, so this is more fun for me, more satisfying too. Now, to get this fire started, I'm going to use two things. We're going to use these Blackbeard fire plugs. These are my favorite fire plugs on the market right now. Let's go ahead and put a discount code and a QR code up there for that as well. Let them know Prepping with Sarge sent you. These work fantastic. I've done many tests on these. You can find the videos on those on my channel. But basically, let me show you how this works real quick. So with the Blackbeard fire plugs, and they have all kinds of cool fire starting equipment on their website, by the way. Basically, they look like this, and I recommend you give it a little bend and twist to expose the internal fibers. You can usually get by with using half of one of these, but I want to really get this thing going today. And like I said, the stuff around here is a little bit wet, so I'm going to go ahead and use two. I'm going to go ahead and put one of them in there right now, and then this is what we're going to use over here to generate our fire, to get it started. So let me get these out of the way. This is the Wazoo Gear Spark Necklace with a ceramic striker and ferro rod. I got a little bit of oil on my finger there. Let me clean that off. What this will do is when you can wear this, and you see me wearing this in a lot of my videos, when you strike this, it will generate a spark, which we're going to use to catch that, and that's how we're going to get this fire started. But let's go ahead and put a discount code and a QR up there for that as well, because a lot of people ask me about this one. It's one of their favorite pieces of kit that they've seen me use in my videos. I love it. I wear this all the time. And especially if I'm going to be like out hiking or camping, this is on me as a little piece of survival kit all the time. Almost. There we go. All right, so it took a couple strikes there, but that was me. That was not the necklace. Let's go ahead and drop you in there, my friend. And then we're going to move that to the top of the grill. All right, how's that looking? And we've got some of our little oak logs in there, our mini oak logs in there. I can tell you guys, this is plenty hot. So I'm actually going to let it burn down just a little bit before we start our water. Okay, we've got added our water here in our stainless steel cooking cup. All right, and we're going to take it off. You can see I've got some nice coals going in there. All right, so today we're going to have the Bushcraft coffee from Bushcraft Coffee Company. You can get this over at the Georgia Bushcraft website or at their store, which I'll try to remember to put a link in the comments down below. But basically it comes in these like little tea bags here. Right? Most convenient, easiest way to make coffee out on the campsite. Look at that. And we're just going to let that go just a little bit longer to get it the color that I want, but that is just about almost ready. Very nice. Folks, there is nothing better than camp coffee. It's the best thing in the world, I'm telling you. Little bit of heaven. We're just gonna let it cool down a little bit and let our fire die down here. So one tip as I was working with this is I thought that this might be enough to get good oxygen in there. You really want to kind of create some space up the top so that oxygen's getting in the top. Once I did that, it really got nice and hot and the water came to a boil pretty fast. How's that for a view? Oh, that is so good. That is a little sip of heaven. All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. This is the Solo Stove Mesa. And of course, it's gonna come with a little carrying kit to put it in your backpack for when you're doing some backpacking or hiking. I think it's pretty cool little piece of kit for somebody who's doing a little bit of solo hiking. You're going out for the day and you want to heat up something nice out there on the trail, or you're sleeping out there out in the woods overnight and you just want to have a little bit of warm coffee and maybe heat up some eggs, things like that with it. Perfect for 1 or 2 people. If you're thinking that you want something a little bit bigger, for maybe you're gonna bring your whole family camping or something like that, there are other sizes that you can check out. If you click my link, which I'll put on the screen right now, that's gonna take you to Amazon where you can pick up the Solo Stove, and then just go over and click over to where it says Solo Stove Store, and you should be able to pick out one in there that matches your needs. And of course, I've got down below, I've got the links for the Blackbeard fire starters and Wazoo gear for the necklace, the fire starter necklace, if you enjoyed those as well. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And again, don't forget to check in the description down below for some other product discount codes that I think you'll like. Keep planting your seeds, keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge. How's that for a view? Oh, that is so good.